What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I break down web novel chapters with my own narration, thoughts, and analysis. This is not a replacement for the original story, but a transformative recap meant to highlight the best moments and ideas. Today's chapter drops us straight into preparation, strategy, and a surprisingly funny exploration of power systems, identity, and growth. So let's get into it. The chapter opens with preparation already in motion, not on the ground, but during the jump itself. Mana is flowing in precise patterns as space distorts around a massive beast, showing us once again that Karl doesn't wait until things settle down to think ahead. His planning starts mid-chaos. But his biggest concern isn't power, it's recognition. Karl realizes that without a skill to hide his identity, going out openly could expose who he really is. With the mixed systems in this world, he doesn't even know how many people can actually see names and titles. Those born here can, and that's a huge chunk of the population. So he weighs his options: hide with an obscure form, or just embrace it and step out openly as a world dragon. Surprisingly, he leans toward honesty. Being a world dragon might raise eyebrows, but at least it avoids endless questions and suspicion. That decision made, Karl wanders through a massive repository of skill books, searching for something, anything worth taking back. The problem? He doesn't even know what he needs anymore. His new class already has a wide range of abilities, and he hasn't invested deeply into its skill tree yet. What he finds instead is disappointment. Shelf after shelf is filled with alternate versions of skills he already has. Not upgrades, just renamed, weaker variations. Opal complains about seeing countless bad versions of Illusionary Domain. Hawk laughs at an entire section devoted to teaching Fireball in dozens of nearly identical ways. It's funny, but also revealing. There's no unified system for learning skills here. Everyone reinvented the same ideas over and over, which explains the sheer redundancy. Karl heads upstairs, hoping for better results, only to find the top floor blocked by a barrier. Access to the truly powerful knowledge requires an elder escort. Even Kara can't peek inside, so much for the good stuff. As they're about to leave, the conversation shifts into humor. Tien suddenly demands music skills, not for art, but because music makes fluffy creatures dance. In Tien's logic, dancing equals friendship. This spirals into the idea of Chen becoming a singing healer, mixing holy light with fox charms, radiating joy, health, and an aura no one could resist. Then Leo wakes up. After a long nap, he notices the books and immediately asks for defensive warrior skills. Karl checks the warrior and bard sections with Leo in mind, realizing something important. Leo can't use weapons, shields, or accessories. His combat style has to revolve around pure defense and raw force, and Leo is growing fast. He's already larger than Ray, plants are sprouting from his back, and he's starting to truly resemble a false island giant turtle. With skills like Behemoth, Stone Form, and Invincible Defense, Leo could become an unstoppable fortress. Even Thor's Bulwark is available, though Leo already has that covered. With defensive layers stacked on his shell and basic offensive skills like Gravity Slam and Crushing Blow, Leo is slowly forming a real combat identity, even before he's fully grown. What I really liked about this chapter is how quietly important it is. There's no big battle, but we see long-term thinking everywhere. Karl's concern about identity shows maturity. Power alone isn't enough when information itself is dangerous. The skill repository also reinforces how broken and fragmented this world's systems are. Knowledge isn't rare because it's powerful. It's rare because coordination doesn't exist. And Leo's growth? That's pure foreshadowing. A creature that can become a literal island, stack layered defenses, and still transform into a humanoid is going to matter later. A lot. This chapter is groundwork, and good groundwork always pays off. And that's my breakdown of this chapter. If you enjoyed this kind of transformative recap and analysis, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Drop a comment and let me know what you think about Leo's future. And I'm genuinely curious. Where are you watching from? I love seeing how far these videos reach. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next chapter.